dark past lingers in the shadows of the Waller family's new home. Ray, a former baseball player forced into early retirement due to a mysterious illness, hopes the house with its inviting backyard pool will be a fresh start. Little do they know, the pool holds a terrifying secret. One that has claimed lives before and threatens to do so again. The Waller family's journey into horror begins innocuously enough. As Ray begins using the pool for therapy, he notices something miraculous. His illness seems to be retreating, his strength returning. However, his wife, Eve, starts noticing unsettling changes in him. Ray, once a loving father and husband, becomes distant and obsessed with the pool, as if drawn to it by an unseen force. The family cat vanishes one day, and strange occurrences start to plague their children, Izzy and Elliot. The once sparkling pool seems to have a mind of its own, its waters concealing something sinister beneath. During a summer pool party, as laughter and splashing echo through the yard, a chilling event disrupts the fun. Ray, in a trance-like state, nearly drowns a child, snapping back to himself at the last possible second. The party ends in panic, and Eve's concern grows into dread. Desperate for answers, Eve begins digging into the history of their new home. Her search leads her to the Summers family, the previous owners, whose daughter Rebecca tragically drowned in the very same pool. Lucy Summers, Rebecca's mother, reveals the horrifying truth to Eve. The pool's water is fed by an ancient spring, believed to have healing properties. But the power comes at a terrible price. Lucy, driven by desperation to cure her terminally ill son, sacrificed her daughter Rebecca to the pool. The spring's curse demands life in exchange for its healing powers, and now it has set its sights on the Waller family. Eve's realization strikes like lightning. Ray's miraculous recovery is not a blessing, but a curse. The pool's malevolent entity is feeding off his renewed life force and is hungry for more. As Eve races back to the house, the entity tightens its grip on Ray, turning him against his family. The once loving father now becomes the instrument of the pool's dark will. In a nightmarish confrontation, the pool's entity reveals its true power. Ray, completely under the entity's control, drags Elliot to the pool. Intent on drowning his own son, Eve fights with all her might to save her children. In the chaos, Izzy, the Waller's strong-willed daughter, faces off against her possessed father, grabbing a baseball bat, once a symbol of Ray's passion and career, and using it to break the entity's hold. Eve dives into the pool, battling against the malevolent forces pulling her son deeper into the water. It's there that Rebecca's spirit, a tragic echo of the past, guides Eve. The ghostly girl helps Eve retrieve Elliot. Back on solid ground, the family's fight against the entity reaches its climax. Ray, momentarily free of the entity's control, sees the terror in his children's eyes and realizes what he must do. With a heart-wrenching resolve, Ray sacrifices himself to the pool, offering his life in exchange for his children's safety. As he sinks beneath the water, the entity is appeased for now. The next morning, the once beautiful pool stands as a silent grave. Eve, Izzy, and Elliot decide to stay in the house, not out of fear, but out of duty. They will ensure that no one else falls victim to the pool's dark curse. As a final act of defiance against the entity, they arrange for the pool to be filled in, burying the evil beneath layers of concrete, hoping to end the cycle of horror once and for all. But as they stand over the filled-in pool, a cold wind blows, whispering through the trees. The entity may be trapped, but it is not destroyed, and deep beneath the ground, the cursed waters still pulse with dark power, waiting for the day when they might be free once more. In this chilling tale, the Waller family's struggle against an ancient curse reminds us that some evils cannot be easily buried, and the past has a way of resurfacing, no matter how deep you try to hide it.